So as you may have heard by now, there is a rumor floating around that PS5 is right around the corner and is going to release in 2018. And of course, it's gonna blow Scorpio away. And I'm seeing this news being brought up by a few fans who do not want people picking up a Scorpio. So let me tell you why I think this is FUD, which is fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's a lot of reasons why you should be skeptical of this. For starters, the prediction, the so-called prediction, comes from an analyst who they say predicted the launch of PS4 and PS4 Pro. What they fail to tell you is that this prediction was actually made last year. This is an old story that's being talked about as if it's brand new and was just mentioned last week. So the story itself is almost a year old, but again, everybody's trying to make it seem like it just happened. Furthermore, the Wall Street Journal is the one who keeps quoting this particular analyst, and so they give him credit for predicting the PS4 and the Pro launch window simply because he's the one that they interviewed at the time. But again, what they fail to tell you is that whenever he made these claims, there were already a ton of stories and leaks that we knew something was coming, that everybody was already talking about the Pro coming. So he comes along, he's in an interview, and he makes this so-called bold prediction months after news had already started leaking. And then the Wall Street Journal pretends he's the new Miss Cleo.
Don't make me take you to church, young man.
Another reason why this doesn't make sense is just go look at Sony's timeline. The time that they take to release a new console, the number of years, 2018, it doesn't point to that date. It points to either 2019 or 2020, which is more likely. And just last year, Yoshida was asked, what does the PlayStation 5 look like? And he said, you mean if? And he went on to say again, if the PlayStation 5 will exist. So it doesn't really sound like somebody who's prepping to have a console ready in under 2 years, because we all know that it takes several years in order to launch a new console. But besides all that, I mean, just use common sense. What benefit would a PS5 next year give Sony? Their fans are already saying that they don't care about power anymore. And it would just piss off people who bought the PS4 Pro. I mean, you buy the Pro that they say is an updated, upgraded PS4, and then they turn around and next year they're going to already release a brand new console. No, Sony is in a perfect position right now. And you're crazy if you don't think Microsoft would love to be Sony as far as their games division goes. Scorpio isn't going to give Microsoft the lead this generation in sales. PS4 way too far ahead. Not even Microsoft believes that Scorpio is going to give them the lead overall in sales. It may give them several months, but it's still, they're not going to reach the overall performance worldwide. And they even say that the Xbox One S is their main system seller. Sony has God of War, Spider-Man, The Last of Us 2, Days Gone, Death Stranding, and a bunch more that they still haven't released that we've been shown several times at different trade shows over the last couple of years because Sony loves to show their games off early. But that is a killer lineup. And for the price, Sony can't do much better with their hardware in 2018 than what they have. Now, do I think they would have been better off waiting like Xbox did? Yes, I think they pulled the trigger a little too early with the Pro, but I don't think they're going to be losing any sleep over it. All Sony has to do is come out on stage, keep showing off the games, and throw in a price drop, and they're going to be fine. No one is asking for a new console right now from Sony, and they'd be dumb to throw one out there. So I think Hillary has a better chance of becoming president in 2018 than the PS5 coming in 2018. And I'd put both odds at around 0. Now, I could see Sony launching new hardware in 2018, whether that's a Pro Slim or a new handheld or something, sure. But PS5, just don't see it happening. There's no reason for it to happen. Post your thoughts down below. That does it for me, The Red Dragon. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.
Are you listening? Damn.